Mobile gaming has gotten so intense that regular phones just can't keep up anymore. If you've ever had your phone turn into a hot potato mid-match or watched your frame rate drop at the worst possible moment, this video is for you. We're breaking down the top 5 gaming phones that are actually built for serious mobile gaming. I've dropped updated links with the best pricing in the description below. Let's get into it. Kicking things off at number 5, we've got the XIAOMI Poco X7 PRO 5G. And this is honestly the budget beast of the list. Poco has always been about delivering flagship specs at mid-range prices, and the X7 PRO continues that tradition. You're getting the MediaTek Dimensity 8400 Ultra processor, which is a serious chip that can handle pretty much any game you throw at it. Paired with up to 12 gigabytes of RAM, this phone punches way above its weight class. The display is a 6.67-inch AMOLED with a 120Hz refresh rate, which means your games look smooth and responsive. It's not the absolute highest refresh rate on this list, but for the price point, it's fantastic. The 6000 mAh battery is massive. You can game for hours without worrying about dying mid-session, and the 90-watt fast charging gets you back to full in about 40 minutes. Gaming performance is genuinely impressive here, with good thermal management that keeps the phone from getting uncomfortably hot during extended gaming sessions. Now here's the best part. The Poco X7 PRO typically runs around $300 to $400 depending on the configuration and where you buy it. That's incredible value for what you're getting. Sure, it doesn't have dedicated gaming triggers or a built-in cooling fan like the more expensive options, but if you're a mobile gamer on a budget who still wants excellent performance, this is your phone. It's proof that you don't need to spend $1,000 to get a solid gaming experience. The compromises you make are minimal, and the performance you get is way better than any regular flagship phone in this price range. At number 4, we're looking at REDMAGIC's broader gaming smartphone lineup, which includes models like the REDMAGIC 9 Pro and other recent releases. These phones established REDMAGIC as a serious player in the gaming phone space, and they've got features that regular phones just don't have. We're talking dedicated gaming triggers, actual shoulder buttons built into the frame that give you console-like controls. That alone is a game changer for shooters and action games. These REDMAGIC models come with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 or Gen 3 processors depending on which version you grab, along with active cooling systems that include actual internal fans. Yeah, there's a tiny fan inside your phone, and it works surprisingly well at keeping temperatures down during intense gaming sessions. You're also getting displays with up to 144Hz refresh rates and insanely high touch sampling rates, which means your inputs are registered almost instantly. The battery life is solid across the lineup, usually around 5,000 to 6,500 mAh depending on the model, with fast charging that gets you back in the game quickly. Price-wise, these various REDMAGIC models range from about $500 to $700, putting them in that mid to high range. What you're paying for is that dedicated gaming hardware, the triggers, the cooling fan, the gaming-optimized software, and the overall design that's built for gaming first. The cameras aren't as good as regular flagship phones, and the software can be a bit quirky if you're used to Samsung or Apple, but if gaming is your priority, these trade-offs are totally worth it. These phones are what really put REDMAGIC on the map and showed everyone that gaming phones could be more than just marketing hype. Coming in at number 3, the REDMAGIC 10 Air is all about balancing serious gaming performance with everyday usability. The Air in the name tells you what REDMAGIC was going for here. This is their slimmest and lightest gaming phone, making it way more practical for daily use while still delivering hardcore gaming capabilities. You're getting the latest Snapdragon 8 Elite processor, which is absolute top-tier performance, and up to 16 gigabytes of RAM that keeps everything running smoothly even when you're multitasking like crazy. The 6.85-inch AMOLED display has a 144Hz refresh rate with a 960Hz touch sampling rate, which means every swipe and tap is registered almost instantaneously. That's crucial for competitive gaming where milliseconds matter. REDMAGIC kept the gaming triggers on this model, so you still get those shoulder buttons for better control, and the cooling system uses an advanced vapor chamber design instead of the bulkier fan system. It's quieter and thinner while still keeping the phone cool. Battery is a respectable 6,500 mAh with 80-watt fast charging, so you're looking at a full charge in under an hour. The REDMAGIC 10 Air typically comes in around $650 to $750 depending on storage options. What makes it special at number 3 is that versatility. It's a serious gaming phone that doesn't look ridiculous when you pull it out at work or a coffee shop. The slimmer profile makes it more pocketable, and the weight reduction means your hands don't get as tired during long gaming sessions. You're not sacrificing much performance compared to the beefier models, but you're gaining a lot in terms of everyday practicality. It's the gaming phone for people who game hard, but also have a life outside of gaming. At number 2, we've got the REDMAGIC 10 Pro. And this is where things get really serious. This phone is built for gamers who want absolutely zero compromises. The Snapdragon 8 Elite processor is paired with up to 24 gigabytes of RAM, which is honestly overkill, but in the best way possible. You can have a dozen apps open, stream your gameplay, and still maintain perfect frame rates in the most demanding games. This thing is an absolute powerhouse. The display is a gorgeous 6.85-inch AMOLED with a 144 Hz refresh rate and that same crazy fast touch response. But what really sets it apart is the screen-to-body ratio. There's no notch or punch-hole camera because REDMAGIC uses an under-display camera. The gaming experience is completely immersive with no distractions. The active cooling system here includes a redesigned turbo fan that's more efficient and quieter than previous generations, plus an enhanced vapor chamber that covers more of the phone's internal components. The gaming triggers are pressure sensitive now, giving you even more control options. Battery life is massive at 7,050 milliamp hours, and the 100-watt charging gets you from 0 to full in less than an hour. Price-wise, the REDMAGIC 10 Pro sits around $800 to $900 depending on configuration. That's getting into premium territory, but you're getting a phone that's genuinely designed from the ground up for gaming. The RGB lighting is customizable, the gaming space software lets you optimize every aspect of performance, and it even has a 3.5mm headphone jack, which is rare these days. This is the phone for competitive mobile gamers who take their gaming seriously. It's not trying to be a regular phone that can game. It's a gaming machine that can also make calls and text. That focus makes all the difference. And here we are at number 1. The REDMAGIC 10S Pro, which is basically REDMAGIC taking the 10 Pro and asking, how do we make this even better? This is the absolute pinnacle of mobile gaming right now. The S stands for Supreme, and they're not kidding around. You're getting the latest and greatest Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 2 processor, up to a ridiculous 24 gigabytes of LPDDR5X RAM, and up to 1 terabyte of UFS 4.0 storage. The specs are absolutely insane. And in real-world gaming, it shows. The display is the same stunning 6.85-inch AMOLED with that uninterrupted screen experience thanks to the under-display camera. But REDMAGIC refined the technology so the camera area is even less noticeable. The 144 Hz refresh rate feels buttery smooth. And the 2000 Hz touch sampling rate on the gaming triggers means your inputs are registered faster than you can even perceive. The cooling system is the most advanced yet. A next-gen turbofan combined with an expanded vapor chamber and graphene thermal materials that cover the entire phone. During testing, this phone stays noticeably cooler than any other gaming phone even during hours of intensive gameplay. The battery is a monster at 7,500 milliamp hours, and the 165-watt charging is stupidly fast. We're talking full charge in about 35 minutes. Now, the REDMAGIC 10S Pro is priced around $900 to $1,100, depending on the storage and RAM configuration you choose. That's serious money, but here's why it's number 1. This is the most powerful, most capable gaming phone you can buy right now. Every single aspect of this phone is optimized for gaming performance. The software gives you granular control over CPU and GPU performance. The speakers are loud and clear, and the haptic feedback is precise and satisfying. This is the phone that professional mobile esports players are using. If you're serious about mobile gaming and want the absolute best, the REDMAGIC 10S Pro is it. Nothing else comes close to this level of dedicated gaming performance, and that's exactly why it takes the top spot.